Ja, då har Kamera Bild kommit till Canons monter här på Photokina och just nu så står jag här med John Maurice. Hi John.
Hello.
You're a product specialist for the EOS systems, and in your hand you have a 7D Mark II, and I'd like to ask you what are the features that are most exciting about this camera for the users and photographers?
Well, we're very excited to launch the 7D Mark II. It's for people that want to shoot sports and action and anything that basically moves, because it's for people who are very, very enthusiastic about that genre of photography. They're the people that go out to get the right light and track the subject and wait for the right moment to capture the perfect shot. And it's designed about speed and everything that makes it responsive as well. So it's got 10 frames per second, and it's got a new shutter and mirror mechanism included in the camera that's guaranteed for 200,000 shots. So it's very durable, and it will keep going as well. So it's very important for action photographers that they have a camera that not only keeps up with the action, but keeps going as well.
So these are the things you heard from users. They want the speed and they want the duration and so on. 10 frames per second, that is pretty good.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and it's a groundbreaking new level for the 7D series. 7D Mark I, the original 7D, had 8 frames a second. This pushes the game further with 10 frames per second, which will make a difference to sports and action photographers.
And also, if you go into sports, you have to trust the autofocus system pretty much. For what I understand, in the Mark II, you have some influences from the 1DX, right?
Yeah, we have technologies which are, of course, taken from our 1 series. So you'll notice that 7D Mark II has the EOS Ultra AF technology, which is brought about by a new metering sensor which is included in the 7D Mark II. So it's 150,000 pixels, and what that is looking at is color and faces to influence the autofocus system to track those subjects very easily. And the way that you set up the autofocus is very similar to the EOS 1 series. You've got the 6 cases that you can set in the menu, which depends, you can set it to which type of subject that you're photographing. And then, of course, you can fine-tune the tracking sensitivity, the acceleration, deceleration sensitivity, to fine-tune it to your requirements.
So if you shoot with 5D Mark III, you will probably know how to handle everything that has to do with the autofocus?
Well, the way that you can adapt the autofocus system is very similar. Different from the previous 7D and first for EOS is actually to have the AF area select lever on the back. So that...
Perhaps if you can show to the camera, the back side.
Absolutely, yeah. So here you've got an easy selection between single point to the expansion modes. You've got control over the areas, and you can go all the way to having the 65 wide area autofocus points selected there very simply. And why we introduced that is it's all about speed and getting to the right setting as fast as possible. These types of photographers that use this camera, it's all about not taking your eye away from the viewfinder. You only have one chance at the 100 meters final, and if you need to change a setting during the time or just up to the lead of the race, then you need a camera which allows you to quickly change settings as well.
Yeah, and one thing I saw when we were looking into the camera, in the viewfinder you can also see the settings for JPEG quality and so on. Was that something that the users wanted to see everything in the viewfinder?
Well, you can customize exactly what's displayed in the viewfinder, so you can see as much information as you want, or take it away if you find it distracting at all. So yes, you're right, we have the shooting mode, the white balance, the drive mode. You also have an electronic level in the viewfinder, so you can see whether you've got any tilt in your shot, so whether your horizon is level and straight, which is exceptional, to have that ability just through looking through the viewfinder. So it is improved.
Okay. Also, one thing before leaving the body. A lot of people were thinking, why not Wi-Fi?
Well, because it's all to do with the way that we envisage the photographer to use the camera. We do offer the compatibility with the wireless file transmitter, the WFT7, and this provides a strong and stable wireless connection. So if you're shooting large volumes of data, so 10 frames a second, shooting RAW, as this type of photographer will, that's a large amount of data. And so if it's a question of getting the files from the camera to another destination, then you need a strong and stable wireless signal and something that will transmit in real time as well. So the Wi-Fi transmitter can do that. And the robustness of the body, it's an all magnesium alloy construction. And when you start to put Wi-Fi into a body like that, then you see things such as the reliability of the Wi-Fi signal being compromised, and it's not at the level that the professional or the prosumer really needs from wireless or wired functionality.
Okay, yeah, and also you can see here we have your 400. Also we have two more lenses. We have a quick look at them also. Yeah. Just quick, tell us something about the new 400.
Okay, well we're very proud of our diffractive optics, which we've employed in this 400 lens. You can see that it's very compact, very lightweight for a 400 f4 lens. I've been carrying it here for the last couple of minutes, and that's fine. So it's a very compact and lightweight 400 lens. We've improved the image quality from the original 400 DO optic. We've pushed the DO optics back further in the lens assembly, which gives us better resistance to flare and any aberrations. So the image quality is improved. Also the image stabilizer is improved in this lens.
So it's more compact, but if you look at this is really compact.
Well, this is a different type of lens. This is the EFS 24mm. And this is a superb lens for travel photography. When mounted on a camera such as 7D Mark II, you get a 38mm field of view. Which is good for street, reportage photography, and it's fantastic to just put in your bag as an extra lens, or just the sole lens that you can go around the street and take different types of shots.
Okay. One more also, I think I changed for you would be the easiest. Here we have the new 24-105.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the 24-105 with STM technology. That provides smooth and silent focusing. But it's a full frame lens, and it's really designed to give users who are just getting into full frame photography, maybe buying the EOS 60 or the 5D Mark III. It's a very good value full frame lens. Previously we had the 24-105 with the 60, and that's a professional grade lens. Here we're giving the option for the users to buy a slightly more entry class lens, but still covering the same focal length of 24-105. Very versatile.
Yeah. Som ni ser, nyheter från Canon, och det är spännande. Vi kommer att testa de här i Kamera Bild också, så häng med och kolla in där. And we say thank you for John for telling us about new products. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks very much.